Hey guys, it's Nyx, aka Phoenix from Tumblr. My URL right now is Halloween Nyx because it's October, fuck yeah. So you can go follow me there, but basically I'm making a video today about something that a lot of people ask me about. Yeah. And let me just say that I am by no means an expert on these kinds of things. I'm 18. I have a lot left to experience, a lot of new people to meet, new places to see. And so once again, I am no means an expert at this. A lot of it is driven by my own personal opinion, therefore it can be biased, and I think it will be biased because of my own personal experiences and how they factor into how I see the world. That being said, I think anyone's opinion on this is biased because gender and sexuality is something that is intrinsically part of people's identities, and I think that because they are part of people's identities, people take them very seriously and very to heart, and very personally, should I say. So yeah, let's begin. Alright, so I got an ask recently on my Tumblr. Let me just type it in. I'm so not prepared for this. And it was basically, I was posting on Tumblr yesterday, and it was basically, okay, I can't even tag in 1 second. This is gonna get a long. Yeah, so it was basically, last night I was tagging things and posting things from different blogs about cis people and cisphobia and heterophobia and how basically I thought they were a load of bullocks. Does anyone say that anymore? I don't know. And so someone, when I was asleep, I went to sleep really early last night, someone when I was asleep sent me a message and I found it. They go, "Hi there friend, I see a lot of posts about cis people on your blog and I'm not fully understanding what most of them mean. I would love to learn and not be ignorant towards this issue. Do you mind explaining everything in the facts? I would appreciate it. Smiley face, have a good day or night." So my response is yes, of course. Once again, when I answered the question, I told you to specify because I have no idea what exactly you want to specify or to explain, but let's just start with the basics. So, a cisgender person, or abbreviated cis, according to Gender Wiki, is in gender studies, cisgender and cissexual, which is another label, are closely related class of gender identities where an individual's gender identity matches the behavior or role considered appropriate for one sex. Okay, so right there, that I wouldn't really put it that way. My definition of cisgender would be someone who is assigned a gender at birth. Western genders include male and female, which are also called sexes, but I don't really like to call them that. Yeah, so they're assigned a gender at birth, and a cisgender person is someone who grows up and their gender identity ends up matching the assigned gender that they were given at birth. And so these types of people, you know, you can't really think of, unless you're surrounded by an extensive trans community, most of the people that you would know, I would think, would be cis, because they are, at least in my life, cis people are a lot more yeah, so, and so think, like, you know, Hollywood celebrities, the people on the news who do newscasts, everyone in the media, basically, a lot of your peers, a lot of your teachers, a lot of people who write books, and, yeah, basically, anywhere you look in the media, except for, it's gotten gotten better recently with Laverne Cox and Janet Mock and transgender activists coming up and speaking out in the media, but there haven't really been a lot of non-cis people in the media up until recently, and so yeah, that's basically, you know, cisgender. The assigned gender you were at birth matches, ends up matching your gender identity, so that's what cisgender means. Now transgender, my definition of it would be someone whose assigned gender doesn't end up matching their gender identity. Now this is an umbrella term for a lot of identities that are under the trans or transgender umbrella. So you can have someone who, you can have a trans man whose gender assigned to them at birth would be female or a woman. I hate the word female, but a woman. That would be their assigned gender at birth, and then when they grow up, he realizes that he doesn't feel that same way inside, that his gender identity is male, is of a man, and so trans man. Similarly with trans women, I'm sure you can figure that out, and also including non-binary identities and all sorts of other identities. Like I've met quite a few wonderful trans individuals, but I'm nowhere near scraping the surface of meeting all the amazing people that are out there that identify as so many different things. And so I can't even begin to list the various amount of labels and gender identity that people have. But myself, I am non-binary. That means I don't really feel like a girl or a boy or a third specific gender. I'm just sort of in translation in space, floating around on this planet, and it's suiting me very well. So those are the basics. I guess I'll make a series of these videos in order to educate people and to answer any questions that you guys might have. So yeah, so leave comments below if you'd like me to elaborate on something, other topics you'd want me to talk about, and if you disagree with anything I say, because I like to debate. I am getting in the habit of admitting that I'm wrong, so you know, we're all learning. Yeah, so